Hello everyone, this is Cody Soltis from ConsciousLove.org, here for your weekly Angel Oracle card reading and energy forecast for the week of August 17th, a Monday, to Sunday, August 23rd. This week, I have two decks out that I'm very excited to introduce you guys to. The first is the Return of Spirit Oracle card decks by Cheryl Lee Harnish. I love her, and this is one of the decks that really got me really trusting my intuition. There's just these beautiful fractal images that you guys will get to see, as well as just one or two words on it. I love it. It's perfect. Each time I pick up a card, it means something different, and it really helped me start listening to, the messages streaming into me instead of, what the card is saying. We're not reading the card, we're reading the energy. The cards are just tools, and this is a fantastic one if you think you're ready to bridge the gap, I'll say, to start getting away from those ones that might be too wordy in doing the work for you. This is a fantastic one, I'd say, to help you just jump up a few steps. In addition, we have another Doreen Virtue deck. This is Angel Answers. It's by Doreen Virtue and Radleigh Valentine. They're the ones who worked on, her famous Angel Tarot cards. I believe the Guardian Angel Tarot as well, but that might just be Doreen. But definitely the Angel Power Tarot deck as well. Maybe you guys will see them one day. So before I dive into this week's readings, I want to say thank you guys so much for your continued support. It's probably, week 1, week 2, roughly. I don't know how long I've been on air. But you guys have continued to be supportive. You guys have been subscribing, which I am thrilled about. I'm up to 33, and hey, that's double the last time I got excited, so hopefully the trend continues in that direction. I also have a few of you who requested your free readings, and I'm definitely going to do that probably right now after I finish these weeklies. However, I want to make the disclaimer to everyone out there that I got like 4 requests. I think I'm going to cap at 10, only because I would love to keep doing free readings and to get the publicity, but a source tells me and other light workers tell me that you want to be careful with that, and I agree. I have a habit of giving and giving and giving too much without any energetic exchange. So I just want to make sure that the spiritual services aren't taking advantage of, which they won't be. But yeah, I'm excited, and again, I want to be doing this as a legitimate profession, not just something to pass the time with. Again, it's my spiritual work as much as it is your spiritual work. I do want to say, guys, these readings have been coming true. Again, that's not a shock to me. They're not like fortune telling, woo, it's just forecasts and it's angelic guidance. I've had Scorpio friends who finally had an awakening, which is a big, profound, energetic moment, which, manifests in many different ways for different people. Some people have epiphanies, some people, have astral visions, I'll say, or just truly spiritual moments that are life-changing, I'll say. So hopefully you guys have been feeling that as well. Same thing with me. I always give these messages and I always forget that they apply to me as well, and then always, like clockwork, midweek I'm like, bam, I get hit with it. And it's like I should have taken my own guidance. I should have paid attention. But again, that's how I work. I say these messages to you guys, and including myself, for the week ahead. And sometimes it makes sense, but again, it's not about avoiding the future that's coming. It's just, helping you be aware of it. It's not to, completely disarm it. And really, I find myself going back and rewatching these throughout the week, and at the end of the week to review, oh, that's how it manifested. And I get good retrospection as well as, foresight for the future. So I hope you guys are doing that as well. Again, I'm not fishing for views. Purely, it's kind of about doing the spiritual work, I think, to be making sure that I'm tuning into the guidance being received. And I've been getting some personal guidance for me that's really difficult to deal with. I've been getting a lot of, don't hope for relationships, be working on your physical self, which is very hard for me to be doing. I don't, I hear those guidances, and sometimes they're stern, and they're just like, hey, you need to be doing this. It's part of you. You need to take care of this. And I'm working through some of those, negative thoughts that we've been raised with, and trying to overcome my own pessimism, I'll say. So again, it's because we're spiritual does not absolve us from the realities of this human experience. We're meant to be going through these things. And as an angel communicator and medium, it's all about loving guidance, not about living life for you. So I pray that you guys are having a fantastic week and will continue to have a fantastic week. I hope you guys enjoy my new backdrop. I went to a gem fair today and I got these lovely tapestries, and I really like this one, as well as this amazing, I spent way too much money on this. I'm not going to tell you how much. It's a meditation sound bowl, and it's ginormous, and if I can find one of the mallets, I'm going to drop it, but it's really cool. And it's beautiful, and I can just see it, in place for my future apartment or whatever. Okay, I'm rambling. And they're saying no. Yeah. I'm just gonna say this has been a hard week for me, actually. So if you have any words of encouragement, I would really appreciate that. My job's picking up, and I really want to be continuing doing these things. I really want this to become not just my hobby, it's my calling. And I guess I need a little bit of help feeling validated in that. But yeah, that's a me thing. That's an ego thing I gotta work out. So yeah, I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for your support watching these videos. I know you've been waiting a really long time for me to stop talking about my week. So let's get into these readings, okay? Hello, air signs. Ooh, one jumped out, and that always, I saw it, okay? Just to give you a heads up of what we're talking about, we have to deal with some feline, which always signifies divine timing. I'll get into that into a moment. They can't wait to be telling this to me, can't they? So I'm using the Shirley Harnish deck, which I adore, and there's a very simple spread that I like to do with it. So we're going to see what our main theme is, and it seems to be about ready for divine timing. An overall block or bridge that we have to deal with, what's happening spiritually, what's happening physically, our guidance, our outcome to look forward to, and I always add one extra card for our meditation, something for us to be focusing on as we move forward. So, once again, we'll really get into it. Our theme this week is feline, which really means, and all of them talk instead of me talking, we are asking all of the air signs, the Libra, the Gemini, and the Aquarius, to take time this week to really slow down. A lot of you will be having some energies coming in this week that are going to get you frazzled, going to get you anxious, going to get you productive, we'll say. Things are picking up energetically. You're going to be busy, and it's going to be very important for you to be taking care of yourself. Again, we understand, air signs, that you are eager to move forward with your life. However, you need to wait for the perfect time. Be as a feline would be. Crouch, conserve your energy, be ever vigilant and alert, and stare at what your true prize is, what you really want to get out of. Don't be cutting things short simply to get to an end, because the end that you're going to cut to for a shortcut is not going to be where you want to stay. Keep your eyes on the prize of what you really want, which is going to take longer than you would like. Unfortunately, it happens in divine and perfect timing, and you need to have faith that the angels, that God, that divine source energy is working with you to make sure that your dreams and aspirations become true. That can't happen though if you're not working with us, okay? You're a part of the divine consciousness. You have free will. You have a lot of creative power within your personal reality. But if you want, they're saying, real life in this dimension is not fairy tale, is not magic as in instantaneously changing the external reality. It takes time, it takes work, and you have the full ability within you to get where you want to be going. Do not get tired of running the race, because you've been there before, where you've worked and worked and worked and worked and worked, and you're very impatient for the end result. Use this time this week, Libras, Geminis, and Aquariuses, to realize just how far you have gone, even though you haven't reached your destination. It is never about the destination. You are always moving in life. If you're not moving, you're dead. Okay? Never be idle, and you're not going to be. So don't get taken away this week when energies start picking up. Don't think that Divine Source is trying to put you where you don't belong. You are always exactly where you need to be. So take a moment, have a breath this week to settle into your surroundings and to take care of the tasks that are before you, which are the means to achieving your future objectives, okay? Don't jump the gun and think, oh, this doesn't matter to me because I'm focusing on what I want in the future. You have to take it slow. You have to take it slow, because you're going to settle for something that you don't really want. You're going to be deluding yourself and thinking, oh, look, I got what I wanted, when you really didn't. And it's truthfully a lack of faith in yourself and a lack of faith in the universe to be helping you. So your block this week is prayers, which means, again, you are not having faith within the divine cosmos to be on your side. So again, this is also your bridge. This is also what you need to be doing, and Cody here knows that prayer is really what you need to be doing, whether it's meditating, whatever spiritual work, you need to be connecting with the divine in your own way. You need to be getting that spiritual messages personally to you in your own way this week to help make you realize where you are. Same thing with Cody. He wants to get love already, even though he knows it's going to take a few months. And the angels are giving him messages about doing body work, and he doesn't want to hear it. But guess what? That's a means to an end. Divine consciousness, source, God, whatever you want to call it, is taking care of you and giving you exactly what you need when you need it. Need, not want. So this is a big week for checking into spirit to kind of let go of those ego desires, which aren't a bad thing, aren't a sinful thing, but consider yourself a child in that you're just simply not understanding things from the highest good and the highest perspective. We would not be giving this to you if it was not important. Okay, so you need to have a little bit more faith in the divine, which includes yourself, because you are divine. And you don't think that you're going to make the long haul, or you don't think that you're going to get your real dream objective, so you're going to settle for that little thing that comes your way more easily. We don't want you to do that. In fact, we're probably going to give you some things that are completely irrelevant, it may seem, to your desired future objective. For discipline, really. We really want you to be becoming more disciplined and realizing it's not about whining and getting what you want. It's about working hard and achieving your realities through divine purpose. Life can be magical, but not in the way that Disney made it out to be, okay? So believe that. So what's happening here? On a spiritual level, this is kind of what we in the divine are kind of planning for you to understand, is you're going through a cognitive shift. Things will become more clear as we continue moving forward, okay? However, right now, a lot of you, whether you had your awakening or not, does not make you the grand poobah of, all reality. So, continue to let the shift happen. Continue to be settling into your new spiritual identity and your new self. Realize that things will be clearing up for you in time, but we're still working on energetically clearing up your aura and your space and your reality, really. And the things that we bring to you are the things that need to be addressed, are probably the things that you've pushed away that you still have to deal with physically, emotionally, energetically, psychically, mentally, spiritually, however else you need to get through it. So you're going to be seeing this happening on the earth plane. You're going to be asked to test your integrity. You're going to be having experiences this week in particular, but also for the rest of the month, things that will be challenging your strength and seeing just how durable you really are. And you are more strong than you think. And we're giving you these things because you can get over them. And they're laughing at Cody right now. Because as much as he says this, it's difficult for the ego mind to remember it and believe it in all situations. It really is. We laugh at Cody a lot. We do. He's insane. His ego. The angel talking thing is the most normal thing about him. Anyway. They got jokes. So yes, we're going to be testing your integrity. We're going to be bringing things your way that you're not really going to like, but once you get past them, you're going to see, dang, I got over that. Those were things that I've dealt with my entire life, and this week, whether it's one thing, two things, or everything, dang, I'm a new person, aren't I? I overcame that, or I beat that, or I changed my way of thinking. Wow, that is coming this week. If you're slower to the upkeep of these energies, it might happen next week. A lot of you might get upset about, when these things happen. If you're watching the videos and you're behind a week or ahead of a week, that's fantastic. Just take it with a grain of salt. So your guidance, one of Cody's favorite cards, is the Fearless card. Again, realize that all your fears and all your pessimisms are a creation of your ego mind. They're an illusion designed to hold you back. So, realize that through love and light, you are protected by the divine, that you are being led and guided faster than you realize to where you need to be, from one source of light to another source of light. That darkness is merely a perception of yours, not a true reality. But again, your perception becomes your reality within your own personal mind. So keep that aware, that your experience truly is a state of mind. And you can choose your perspective. You can choose how you look at things. You can choose to do what Cody does. Thanks for throwing me under the bus, guys. Which is, even though you have divine wisdom sent to you, when your egoic confrontations happen, you get right back into your ego mind and say, but, this, that, wah. Or you can do your best to do your spiritual work and see things from a divine perspective. It's not easy, we understand. You're not meant to be fully in that perspective all the time. It's why you're here on Earth having an earthly experience. You're learning things, and that's okay. So give yourself permission to make mistakes, to not be so spiritual and wise and above other people. Don't forget that you're still human. We all are. You're still divine source. You're still here for a reason. Don't wish away those energetic and educational learning opportunities, okay? See all obstacles in your path not as punishment, but preparation, okay? As a moment for you to shine. You create that darkness technically, but that's okay, because that allows you to fill that empty space with divine love and light from within your own heart, from your soul. So always, always, always let any obstacles, any dramatic challenges in your life be a moment for you to shine your love and light, okay? Your outcome is caretaker. So saying a few things. first is to realize that you, who has always been taking care of other people, you're going to hopefully realize that you're also being taken care of. Even though you may not understand it, you are being taken care of. You will understand by the end of this week, perhaps, that everything comes to you in divine and perfect order. Whatever it may be, as difficult as it may be to accept, I really believe and know that you will have an understanding by the end of this week that all those challenges will absolutely make a little bit more sense. If nothing more than just an hour of your day come Sunday, it'll make sense. No matter how temporary that, divine clarity might be. It's also saying that people will be coming into your life who will start taking care of you, which really signifies that you haven't been letting people take care of you out of mistrust. You don't trust yourself, you don't trust others, you don't trust the universe. But once you accept that the universe does take care of you, and that you get those things that you need when you need them, then those people like future love and friends or whatever it may be will come into you, will be attracted to you. Because one, you'll believe it, two, you'll help create it, and three, you'll trust it when it finally comes, instead of thinking, oh no, that's not. Ooh, some of you out there, your answers your prayers have been answered before, but you were oblivious to it, or you didn't trust that, attractive man that walked your way that could have been your true love, one of your soulmates. So again, once we're done with this shifting and done with getting rid of this fear ego thing and really get you guys grounded in your integrity and your strength, you'll be able to wait no matter how long it takes to get what you really want and what you really desire, and to be accepting the divine graces that come to you from Source and the universe, okay? So, final card for you guys. It's the thing that we need to meditate on the most, and I definitely agree. Birthing, which means that sometimes we have to go through some painful experiences in order for some more joyous and beautiful divine blessings to come our way. Sometimes we need to be transformed before we can welcome in the pure, innocent love and light that comes our way. Okay? Really sit with that. Whether you're a boy or a girl out there, think about this week as you meditate, as you pray, how Divine Mother is happening within your life, how that unconditional love despite pain is happening to you, okay? Let me just check in here. I'm getting a little energetic, three-dimensional model sometimes. So what are they saying? Okay. You might feel stuck in a whirlpool. You might feel stuck that you keep coming back to the same things over and over and over again, and it's frustrating as all hell. We understand. We get it. But we're asking you to break the cycle this week. We're asking you to see the circuitous routines in your life, to be observant of that, to be observant of how you are a part of the energy that continues to make those spirals of life continually coming your way. And then for you to have the integrity and strength to overcome your self-made fears in order to achieve what it is you truly desire. That is how you manifest. Those affirmations and those things like those vision boards are meant to focus you in a positive mindset, but you don't want to become a manifester where all you're doing is praying and praying and praying and wishing and wishing and wishing, because then you become what's it called? A poverty consciousness or a scarcity consciousness, where you're actually creating the lack within your world. So say, thank you, angels, for the blessings you bring my way. Or thank you, God and Divine Source and the angels, for giving me what I need, not what I want. Something like that, where it's affirming within your mind. That everything already is exactly as it needs to be. Okay? And so it is. Namaste. I love you guys so much. Hang in there. This is going to be a fantastic week, okay? Don't let any of those troubling obstacles get in your way. Peace out.